Hell yeah. Wow, that was really cool. That guy has like a real talent with the violin. I have kind of a made-up talent. I'm like kind of funny, so it's tough to follow that. But I'll do my best. I will try. Hell yeah. I'm the little engine that could over here. I'm like, you know, first you don't succeed, won't hurt to smoke some weed. No, that's a different guy. So anyway, y'all like impressions? Yeah, I'm assuming, because Pete was doing some earlier. He was killing that. So I'll get into some. Yeah, I just finished Mad Men recently. Anybody watch that? Yeah. I feel like every Mad Men meeting is basically just like John Hamm proposing a good idea. He'll be like, they're gay cigarettes. They're cigarettes. They make you gay. And then Roger will just approve whatever dumb idea Don has. He's like, you son of a bitch, Don. God damn it, Don. It's the best fucking idea I've ever heard. And then John's like, thanks, Roger. You've always got my back. That's basically Mad Men for like 8 seasons. It's pretty entertaining, though. Like, aesthetically, it's a very well done show, but pretty fucking repetitive. I really like Batman. We got any fans of Caped Crusader? No? Okay, hell yeah. I was like, come on, it's Batman. Everyone can find something to relate to there. Fucking billionaire guy getting orphaned and then being attacked by bats. Like, that's relatable as fuck. That's some real shit that happens to a lot of people every day. Anyway, so Batman fucks up my throat and he's like, where's Rachel? You know, he's like, Alfred, where are the pills? I fucked my back up again. Getting too old for this shit. Isn't that Donald Glover, sir? Just get the pills, Alfred. Yeah, it'd be funny to just have like Batman just really, phoning it in one of the movies. He's just like, he's divorced, he's kind of a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna fight the Joker, I'm just taking my fucking kid to Chuck E. Cheese. It's fucking mandatory custody or whatever, it's my weekend, so, yeah. Very good, sir. You are rich, you could do something nice for him. No, Chuck E. Cheese is fine, that's the level of divorce that I am. Yeah, what if Batman ran into Tony Soprano? If you had to arrest him. Tony's in the kitchen, he's eating smoked turkey over the counter. He's like, oh, thanks for getting this fucking smoked turkey, Tom. Oh, hey. And then Batman just like kicks down his fucking door. He's like, you're under arrest, Tony. Tony's like, over my dead body. And they fight or whatever. That would be a great crossover. I don't know why they haven't done that. Yeah. Batman would obviously win, because like Tony has no workout regimen. He's like 90% Zeppeli, but it'd be good. Yeah. What about if Obama met Tony Montana? Like Tony Montana's like, I'm sick of this shit, man. I did one day of work ever, and now I'm gonna be a gangster, because that's easier than working at a food truck. Well, Tony, I don't know about that, Maybe apply to a different job. Hey, I don't have to take that shit from you, cabron. Just going back and forth. Let's see, what other impressions we got? Oh yeah, I fucks with Seinfeld heavily. Y'all like Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's like, what's the deal with airplane food? Do they make the food out of the plane? What's the deal with bananas? I'm always putting them up my ass, or whatever he says. I don't know. Jerry, Jerry, what are you doing marrying 17-year-olds, Jerry? George, how'd you get here? Jerry, what you're doing is wrong. You're out here acting like Woody Allen. George, I'm Seinfeld. The power's gone to my head. I can do whatever I want. Seinfeld's fun. He's got the same kind of voice, like he goes like up and down a lot with his voice, kind of like Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum's so funny. Like, what if he was like in Jurassic Park 2? He was like, they're asking him like, do you have any experience fighting or doing anything gross? And he's like, well, one time I saw Glenn Close's pussy and I almost died. They're like, Jeff, really funny ad-lib, but that's, you're not Jeff Goldblum, you're Dr. Ian Malcolm, so maybe let's try that again. All right. I was thinking, what if we put the dinosaurs in my ass? How about it? It's a good plan. Yeah, it's funny that he was a sex symbol. He like, they gave him a lot of like sex icon roles in the '80s. I don't get like what that was about. Seems very kind of greasy to me, but no one in the '80s showered enough. They're always kind of slimy. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I was talking about some Italians earlier. I was thinking it'd be kind of funny if, you know how Italians have their own word for everything? So I was thinking, like, what would their word be for, you know, what would the R word be for Italians? Would they be like, yeah, my cousin, he's a little frittata, you know? Does kind of sound like that. I have so much brain rot. I was laughing at that for like an hour the other day when I was high in my room. I was like, fucking frittata. You know, it does sound like it. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got, Billy Joel is kind of interesting. Like, I was listening to that song, Tiny Dancer, the other day, and like, what is that about? Like, why is the dancer tiny? What is he, a pedophile? It's weird. Should be like a normal sized dancer. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. So murder increases in the summer. But I guess it's hot out. People are just like, it's too hot. Couldn't help it. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But you know, guess what crime probably doesn't? You know, I bet sexual assault definitely does not increase in the summer. You imagine some like piece of shit, you know, he's like, it's too hot out today. 110 with the heat index? Nah. Not even worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I love country music. We got any country fans? A little bit?
Yep.
Country music kind of splits the aisle. Some people like it, some people hate it. I think it's interesting how every country song is kind of the same. You know, like every Kenny Rogers song is basically like, well, I was on a train, and I was also drunk, and then someone important to me died, and then I got more drunk. Like that's every country song, basically. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's not like a bad genre, but it is very repetitive. Yeah, I wish I lived in the 30s. I wish I also could have been a Viking. I feel like those are the coolest white people got. Like, you know, if you're in a noir movie as a white guy, like, that's so cool. You get to talk like this, see? You got like a cigar hanging out of your mouth, calling everybody guy and pal. Hey, you know, I drive a big car, buddy. They called everyone buddy back then. That was a good time. White people talked so funny then in the 30s that, like, we've kind of had to be pretty cool, like pretty normal about how we talk since then. Like we overdid it, you know? We were throwing elbows in the mosh pit, and they were like, all right, now you have to just like, you gotta just tuck your shirts in and sound normal from now on. Yeah, we blew it. Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, so I really like Morgan Freeman. I'll get into that impression real quick. He's kind of funny. I feel like every time Morgan Freeman hooks up with like a 19-year-old model, he gets another freckle. Right? I'm ready to have sex now, said the spider to the fly. I feel like Morgan Freeman just descends like from a web from the ceiling whenever he fucks. Like the 19-year-old model gets on the bed or whatever, and then he's like, he does some monologue or whatever, he's like, well, when the sisters caught up to Andy, he's just slowly coming down from the ceiling like a spider. Oh man, what a cool guy. Let's see. I'll just do my Jack Nicholson, and I'll be out of here. Jack Nicholson's great. He's reached the level of fame where he hasn't had to be coherent for decades. That's the level of fame I want, where I can just say nonsense and people are like, right, yes, spot on, yeah. He was at a basketball game with another celebrity and just went, you know, This is, what is it, a 20-point, 20-point segment? It's like basketball's in quarters, dude, in halves. Like, what's a segment? People are just like, no, that's right, yeah. He always puts so much stank on everything. He's like, you can't handle the truth. You know, he's all like, I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. And then he just drops the N-bomb in that monologue for like no reason. Like it's a movie about like Irish criminals. Like he had to throw it in there. Yeah. Anyway, my name's Jacob Englander. Please look me up and tip your kava tenders and keep it going for the next performer. Kava, let's get a round of applause for Jacob Englander.